Today on the Topping Show, Bud Light stock is now down 19.75% in the past 6 months. Vivek goes viral after the RNC shuts down its upcoming debate with Chris Christie. GM increases their layoffs due to the UAW strike. Ford gives the 7th offer to the UAW, but we know they probably won't take the deal. Disney is roasted for proposing a live-action adaptation of Bambi. Black Rifle Coffee is now half off, well, for their stock price at least. Bergen stock is seeking $9.2 billion valuation. Krispy Kreme puts their Insomnia cookie brand up for sale, and GM's autonomous vehicle accidentally crushes a woman in San Francisco. All that and much more on The Topping Show. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Today's episode of Topping Show is sponsored by Topping Technologies. Topping Technologies is an IT value-added reseller and services company with a special proficiency in IT security. Heck, I see their founder release twice today. Gotta say he's quite handsome and brilliant. He's me, see, that's the joke. If you're an IT leader or a business owner, you can reach the team at sales@toppingtechnologies.com. Also, for the entire month of October, we're giving away a free 37mm flare launcher. Yes, you can mount it to an AR-15 like all awesome accessories can be. Go to toppingtechnologies.com to learn a little bit about the details. Lastly, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of October. So if you click that button, I'd greatly appreciate it. Now going over to the business part of the podcast, you have a Black Rifle Coffee stock now nearly 50% off as their stock continues to precipitously drop, and so bad it's even gotten a decreased rating by the analyst. Now it looks like specifically their year-to-date stock is down 49.53%, which is that's a pretty deep discount. Now specifically in the past 6 months, their stock is down 38.85%. In the past month alone, it's down 31.89%. And then earlier this week, in the past 5 days per October 3rd, they're down 11.3%. It's so bad that it's actually gotten a bear stock rating. Now, I don't think we actually talked about the definitions of the stocks before when it comes to those. So rudimentarily speaking, a bear stock rating refers to when an investor believes that the particular security or the broader market is headed downward and may attempt from a profit from the decline. So everything's going downward. They're thinking maybe it's a good time to buy, maybe. And then bull rating, pretty much the same thing, just inverse. So back in the day when teachers actually taught in public schools, I know it's an audacious thing to propose these days. That's certainly not what they do anymore. But back in the day, they apparently did teach a little bit. And that's how I was kind of told about the situation in regards to stock ratings, the market. Just remember, bull, kind of like the horn is up, so they think the stock is going up. Then bear with the claw, it's going down. Simply put. And it'll be interesting to see. We have Black Rifle Coffee stores physically, in addition to having their product at damn near every retailer and sponsoring darn near every podcast that I've seen lately. I don't know if that's, some people think this might be oversaturating the market. I know brick and mortar is infinitely more expensive than the traditional e-commerce route. And I've been seeing them more and more push the actual physical store idea. Now, there's obviously a lot of benefits to that. You get someone in the store, they'll spend more money, they'll actually spend time there more often than not. The longer you stay, the more you spend. It's a very proven business model. I mean, everyone on the planet knows Starbucks, but at the same time, Starbucks already exists, and you're not going to beat Starbucks by the number of locations, unless you would pretty much need trillions of, for a couple $1 trillion you could, but I don't think anyone's going to put that much money or inject that much of an investment into Black Rifle Coffee. So let me know in the comments, do you think it's now a good time to buy their stock? I mean, it's dropped so much, it's under $4 per share. Do you think it's going to keep dropping? And then in terms of strategy, do you think it's wise for them to keep opening up brick and mortar stores? Or should they just continue their successful e-commerce strategy as well as putting it inside of other people's stores? So if you go to like a Walmart, they're in there. And I assume Target, as some people might still shop there conceivably. So let me know in the comments, do you think their stock will go down more? Will it go up? And then what are your thoughts on their strategy? Do you think they should open up more physical stores or keep sponsoring podcasts, TV shows, sporting events, as well as going to other people's stores? Let me know in the comments. It'd be fascinating to see and hear what you have to say. Thank you everyone for taking the time to do it in today. I really appreciate your support. Also, take the time to click that subscribe button. I know it's ambitious, but we're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of October, so every one of those clicks especially helps. Also, the critical feedback is also appreciated if you take the time to comment. I always try to take the time, even if it's a day or two late, to read and respond to your comments because I do appreciate the feedback as we try to make the show better and better. Also, lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.